On this video we're taking a look at our NBA best bets for the games that are happening on Sunday, April 10, 2022. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Charlotte Hornets vs Washington Wizards. Charlotte minus 11.5 points. And here is why. The Washington Wizards have been in decent shape as they've won 5 of their last 9 games, but they will be hoping to avoid a third straight defeat after getting thrashed by the Knicks in a 114-92 loss on Friday. Rui Hachimura led the team in scoring with 21 points on 8 of 14 shooting. Raul Neto scored 14 points, while Deni Avdija chipped in with 11 points, but no other player finished in double figures in scoring. As a team, the Wizards shot 50% from the field and 9 of 28 from the three-point line as they got off to an early 13-point lead, but they couldn't keep up the pace and got blown away in the second and third quarters by a combined 71-41. Washington had high hopes for the season, but injuries and inconsistency quickly plagued this group. As opposed to entering this week fighting for positioning for the play-in tournament, they instead sit in 12th place in the Eastern Conference standings and come in having lost back-to-back games. A win the last time out against Charlotte might evoke some confidence and momentum, but with that coming all the way back in January and with some injuries since then, it makes it difficult to imagine them grabbing the same result on Sunday afternoon. Charlotte already knows their fate for the upcoming week, and it'll be interesting to see how they play out Sunday's game. Given the way they are locked into Tuesday's play-in game, it wouldn't come as a complete shock to see limited minutes for some of their players. The Hornets come in having won 2 in a row and 3 of 5 and could be building momentum just at the right time. Adding in a win last week against Brooklyn, their potential opponent on Tuesday, keeping momentum and confidence going is key in this one. Having a winning record at home doesn't hurt either, where they should be able to roll to a win. The Wizards will be without Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Kyle Kuzma and Kristaps Porzingis, while the Hornets are just about at full strength for this one. The Wizards are clearly looking towards the offseason already, while the Hornets have been in great form, and they will be treating this one as a last chance to fine-tune their skills before the play-in tournament. The line is a little hefty, but the Wizards are 1-7 at TS in the last 8 meetings in Charlotte, and I think that trend continues here. Cleveland Cavaliers vs Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee minus 5.5 points. And here is why. The Milwaukee Bucks have been in great form as they've won 5 of their past 7 games and they will be eager to stay hot after routing the Pistons in a 131-101 road win on Friday. Giannis Antetokounmpo led the team with 30 points, 13 rebounds and 8 assists. Brook Lopez added 17 points, while Chris Middleton chipped in with 15 points. As a team, the Bucks shot 49% from the field and 11 of 37 from the three-point line as they set the tone with their defense by holding the Pistons to just 8 points in the first quarter before they finished with a flurry of 41 points in the fourth quarter to make it a complete blowout. Milwaukee has taken care of business down the stretch in a crowded Eastern Conference as they try to secure the second spot in the conference. On Friday night, Giannis Antetokounmpo continued his torrid streak since the All-Star game with 30 points, 13 rebounds and 8 assists as the Bucks demolished Detroit, 131-101. The Bucks are getting healthy and have the look of a team ready to defend its NBA championship. Antetokounmpo, in particular, has been lights out. He is now averaging 29.9 points per game and has made a real case to win his 3rd league MVP. Since the All-Star break, he is averaging 31.1 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 5.1 assists. Cleveland blew a chance to nearly secure the 7th spot in the Eastern Conference after dropping a 118-107 decision to Cleveland on Friday night. Cleveland seemed to have things under control with a 5-point lead heading into the fourth quarter, but scored just 19 points as the Nets pulled away. One positive for the Cavs was the return of rookie big man Evan Mobley, who had missed 5 straight games with an ankle injury. Mobley scored 17 points and grabbed 7 rebounds in nearly 35 minutes of play. This might be a tough game to predict, given the stakes at hand. For Milwaukee, earning the 2nd spot might mean a first-round date with Brooklyn, who will clinch the 7th spot with a Bucks win. For Cleveland, even a win doesn't guarantee them the 7th spot with Brooklyn owning the tiebreaker. My feeling is that the Bucks are the defending champions and are going to play with the confidence of a champion. They don't have any reason to fear the Nets team in any round they play them, and I would imagine they will play with the pride they've shown down the stretch. They have been scoring at an extremely high rate since the All-Star break and, without Allen, Cleveland can't match up with the Bucks on the boards. Expect Milwaukee to play its starters and pull out a comfortable win in this one. Brooklyn Nets vs Indiana Pacers. Brooklyn Nets minus 15.5 points. And here is why. The Indiana Pacers have been in a real slump as they've lost 14 of their last 17 games, and they will be hoping to put an end to a 9-game slide after getting routed by the 76ers in a 133-120 road loss last night. Ashi Brissett led the team with 20 points, Tyrese Haliburton added 19 points with 9 assists, while Isaiah Jackson chipped in with 16 points, 7 rebounds and 2 blocks. As a team, the Pacers shot 52% from the field and 10 of 23 from the three-point line, but they let themselves down on the defensive end as they were always fighting an uphill battle after allowing the 76ers to pour in 37 points in the first quarter to trail by 21 points early. Indiana has never been able to get anything going this season. The Pacers traded star big man Domantas Sabonis at the trade deadline, acquiring guards Buddy Hield and Tyrese Haliburton in return. Hield and Haliburton have provided a spark, but it has not been enough to consistently win games. Indiana has been eliminated from the postseason for several weeks and will be wrapping up its season on Sunday. The Pacers are riding a 9-game losing streak following a back-to-back loss against Philadelphia. They are on the back end of a back-to-back after a 133-120 loss on the road against the 76ers on Saturday. Brooklyn went through a lengthy losing skid from the end of January to the beginning of February, but it has recovered down the stretch of the regular season. The Nets won 4 straight games in mid-March and are entering their finale on a 3-game winning streak. They are coming off consecutive wins over Houston, New York and Cleveland, with the most recent victory coming in a 118-107 win over the Cavaliers on Friday night. Brooklyn is going to be forced to take part in the Eastern Conference play-in tournament, as it is 2 games back of Chicago for the number 6 seed. The Brooklyn Nets have been in fine form as they've won 7 of their last 11 games overall, and they will be gunning for a 4th straight victory after routing the Cavaliers in a 118-107 win on Friday. Kevin Durant led the team with 36 points and 5 assists, Bruce Brown racked up 18 points with 10 rebounds and 8 assists, Kyrie Irving added 18 points with 8 assists, while Andre Drummond chipped in with 15 points and 12 rebounds. As a team, the Nets shot 46% from the field and 12 of 32 from the three-point line as they squandered an early 17-point lead before they poured in 35 points in the fourth quarter to pull away and escape with a win to move into 7th place in the Eastern Conference. This spot is all about motivation. Indiana has been eliminated from the playoffs for several weeks and is just ready to get to the offseason at this point. The Pacers are also playing on the back end of a back-to-back, so this is not a good scheduling spot for them. Brooklyn can clinch the number 7 seed in the Eastern Conference with a win on Sunday afternoon, so it actually has something to play for. I would also make the argument that the Nets are undervalued at home due to Irving's absence for most of their regular season home games. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.